Hello, today is July 26th, and it's a plant update. So here's red Malabar spinach and a basil. This is one of my basils. You know, not super good, but it's hanging in there. Second hottest pepper in the world. Trinidad scorpion. Here's a mixture of red Malabar spinach and mimosa trees. Maybe get these out of here pretty soon. My parents' plants. Jalapeno. I think it could use some shade actually. I might move that. I just added compost to these dudes. Might be my imagination, but they look like they perked up because of it. I just put a scoopful right on top and water it in. Here's the other one, same deal. Real firm leaves, they're not wilting at all. Here's some branches that I whittled on for a while. Just adding to the mulch we already have in the yard. It's fun. A lot of knots. Just let her out too. Alright, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Let's continue. Watered this guy yesterday. It's just way too big for this pot. Just way too big. So it runs out of water fast. Here's another one. These are all Mexican petunias. A beautiful invasive species that does extremely well here. As you can see, it's all over the yard. And they drop their flowers every day. Here's my strawberry plant. He's looked better. He's had better days. I need to pull him up, put him in some real soil. This stuff, this is like concrete. I made this soil mixture when I was inexperienced gardening. And I basically made concrete. That's what this is. It's almost as bad as the natural soil around here. This is some volunteer plant. Looks like pepper leaves to me, but I do not know. I'm just letting it grow because it seems to be happy there. Look, a few little mimosas. I didn't even plant those. So I really like just letting weeds come up and see what they turn into. I can tell this is hackberry. Same with that. And then all these are elm trees, of course. They're dominant around here. But yeah, I really like to, if the plant's coming up, see, elm tree mulch, that's what this is. Oh, look at that, a little branch coming off of the apple tree. Comes up to my shoulder. I'm standing on top of some wood. It's getting pretty tall. This is hackberry too. They got rough texture on the leaves. New growth. And then over here. So I In my gardening currently, I let stuff grow. I don't weed. And this soil mixture is very, very, very good at holding in moisture. But these guys on top, there's like an argument. Some people say, oh, they suck up moisture and then let it evaporate through the leaves. But I think that they're too small to really do that kind of damage of letting, through perspiration, letting water escape the soil. And I think instead, by providing some shade for the soil itself, that it's actually a benefit to have stuff like this. And I might go through and cut it down with a pair of scissors, just chop and drop mulching. That guy's doing surprisingly well. But yeah. I like doing a lazy kind of gardening. This is something that just came up on its own. Actually, no, that's not the same leaves. Pretty similar. Looks a lot like a pepper leaf to me, but I know it's not. It's probably in the nightshade family. It's got these little berries that turn black. Here's some more of it. So whenever we put this fence down, that created an environment for that plant to grow. It created the shade, and just this little bottom rail here created the necessary shade for a plant to survive. Head on into the garden enclosure. So we got some grass growing out of the mulch, which is what we actually want. Most people mulch to get rid of grass. Yeah, so here were a bunch of elms and stuff, and all these, they were growing out in the shade. I put them out in the sun, and look, they just got fried. Now, I don't really care. Elm trees, you just get a million of them. I don't know what this was, but, you know, same deal. I don't care that much. This is a live oak, I can tell you that. And it's still alive. So I don't water these. These are just the junk pots that I will put plants into eventually. We got a bunch of weeds growing up under here. I just kind of let them grow or tear them up and provide some shade for the soil on my mountain laurel. Mimosa. It's got eaten up a little. Red Malabar spinach needs to be watered. There's an okra, one of the few remaining okras. I'm just checking the soil for. Oh, cool! Check this out. This Turk's cap. It's got berries growing it. Now, the berries and the flowers are edible, and you can eat the berries red or green, but you can see this one. Let me make the camera focus. Hold on, get a little more light and it'll focus. I know this camera. Alright, you can see in there, see those shapes that look kind of like orange slices? That's the seeds. So this guy's ready to bust open and start the next generation. Oh no! Oh no! Look at that! He wasn't ready to bust open, he was being eaten! Get out of here. Good thing I didn't eat this one. Well, actually, those guys are safe to eat. Looking messed up. It's got holes in it. That's a June bug larva. actually. And people who gather acorns will sometimes eat those worms, those little grubs. They're safe to eat and good for you. Here's another one. Now this one, I'm gonna drop that there. This one probably has better seeds in it. I'll bite into it. Yeah, so when they're red, they're kind of hard. There's a little bit of flavor to them, but nothing to really eat because it's all seed. But if you pick one of these green ones, they're still soft and immature. Well, it could be softer, but I'm actually able to chew up the seed. And it tastes, it's sweet. It's pretty good. The flowers are also sweet. They're actually much better than the berries, in my opinion. It's got these red flowers. Tastes kind of like a honeysuckle. You know, you suck the honey or the sugar out of a honeysuckle. So I don't eat these flowers too often because I want them to turn into berries and then seeds. I've got several of these growing from seed from this plant. This is my original. This will actually die back in the winter. Because I've had that happen. This one died back to nothing, and I scalped it down at ground level, and it was just a little piece of trunk like that. But it came back. It came back a lot. So there's the witch's fire, or witch's fireworks, I can't remember which. Got some more okras that need watering. So here's a little lesson on when to water your plants. You just stick your finger in there and feel for moisture. There's a little bit of moisture in this one, but I know because it's a small container and that it's in the sun, it's going to lose moisture faster. And this is a really good soil mix for letting water flow through and not holding on to it too much, because that's kind of what plants like, is for it to flow through. See, like this one here is a smaller plant in a larger pot, and it stays wet longer, this soil here, because there's no roots wicking it up and there's more area to store water. And so like these buckets, they stay wet forever. I don't even need to water those practically. Get out of there, you cocoon. I don't want you on my cactus. Like this guy's okay, could use some water. But like look at this one. Really big pot for a really small plant, and it's like still moist in there. Pepper plants like it a little dry. But yeah, all these really need water. But that's my biggest red Malabar spinach right now. It's starting to vine up. I want to pull one of those leaves and eat them, but I'm going to let it grow a little more. I don't know what this is, some kind of weed. Yeah, so, you know, these are all Turk's cap, same as that big guy. They're from seeds. Where's that one that was a cutting? Is it this guy? I thought it was bigger. Oops. Aw, dang. I just broke a branch off. Look at that. That's stupid of me. Alright, here's what we're doing. There. And then, maybe I'll... Here, let me set the camera down real quick. And... Can I pinch this off right here? There we go. Okay. that. Alright. Ooh, sorry. Sorry if that's loud. Okay, I pinched the top off. So what I'm hoping that'll do is redirect growth into the roots, because it has nowhere to go off of here, and it will start on these little guys on the joints of the leaves. But yeah, see the mimosas? They're not quite there. Okay, look at this one right here. They start closing up like that. That means they're thirsty. And this dude, let's see, yellow leaves. Yellow leaves usually mean too much water. I have been watering this a lot. Yeah, it's pretty wet. But there's a lot of roots in there. I'll hold off on watering this guy for a while, but it could just be that it's too big for its container. Large plant. And it could be that it's taking a beating from the sun like everything else. I'm surprised the battery's lasting this long. It usually doesn't. Sorry if that was loud. This is a Virginia creeper. We've had that vine growing on that tree since I moved here 23 years ago. There's a compost pile. It's got some stuff growing out of it. Pretty cool. Don't know what they are. The Inca barrier. So this guy not doing so hot. Still making tomatoes though. I give this a day or two to ripen up. Like here's another one. I'll give that one more day on the vine, and then like 1 day to ripen. And this one I give 1 day to ripen off the vine. It's ready to pick. If I don't pick them before they're completely ripe, then squirrels or birds eat them. But yeah, I mean it's the heat of summer, so I'm not surprised that these guys are getting cooked, dying. It's a natural thing. I'm not upset about it. Check this out. Boom. Okay, now look at this. See this droopiness? That means it doesn't have enough moisture, which is surprising because in here, oh, that's hard. Breaking through that mulch layer is hard. Let me set down this tomato. Look at that mulch layer. Intense. I need a shovel is what I need. Maybe the soil's just got compacted from the dog jumping on it. I don't have any shovels. Here's a piece of metal. Come on. Yeah, just break off. Break off. Come on, you piece of metal stuck underneath the pallets. Alright. Got a digging stick. Oh, here's some more my basils. This is gonna be the longest and most boring video ever. So yeah, they're not doing super hot. Oh, there's okras out here too. I forgot about them. They're dead. They're dead. This garden needs some work. Something with the soil. See, like, I think it's just the dogs jumped on it a bunch. What I really need to do. God. Yeah, it's too hard. This soil's too hard. That's why these plants are suffering, all of them. It's compacted from the dog running on it. And that's why they're not getting enough moisture. A lot of roots in there, so that's good. But yeah, not enough moisture. Too compact. I need to get a digging a digging pitchfork and loosen that up. That or take my pickaxe to it because it's pretty severe. But I'll see how these plants do first. Anyways, this is a banana pepper. This is a black bell pepper. They are both suffering, as well as the tomato plant, from lack of water. The reason there's not enough water in there is because the soil is too hard, and thus water does not penetrate as it should. Do you see that? It's Shug! Hey Shug! You hiding in the shade. Camera battery's overheating like usual, intensified by the sun. Anyways, here's the rest of my basil. There. I do not recommend topsy-turvy for, it kind of scared me, for outdoors and in the sun. I have to water this daily. And this one's candy mint. Take a bite. Good. Minty. Tomato plant. It's like you see the difference between this one and the one out in that garden. This one's got adequate water. The leaves are not like droopy, and some of them are burning because it is in the sun, especially down low, but that's pretty normal. Let's see. Is this our heirloom variety? I can't tell the difference because this one's in the middle. Yeah, I think this is the heirloom variety. So it's got tomatoes in there. Here are the big ones. Big cherry tomatoes. Plenty of them. Very, very happy with these. The ones I grew from seed are way better than the ones from the store. Here's some oak tree thing. And you clip off this branch, see how it goes down right there? And clip off this part, let this one go straight up. It'll help it, because it's the sun's killing it. Oh no! Okay, I'll get back to that, but here's another basil I have. That one's looking good. This is what I was knowing about. Okra! Don't die on me. It needs water. Poor things. So, little plants, they're like babies. They're baby plants. They're not strong. They're not resilient. You have to take good care of them. Oh my god. I watered this dude yesterday, like really good. The sun is killing it. Like this yellow leaves, that's because it's got the burning on it too. That's the sun killing it. He's doing fine. Oh my gosh. Everything's dying. Okay, I'm gonna cut it. Thank you for watching. Those are my plants. Come back again and make lots of these stupid videos. Bye.